Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is my 7th update for my lip project pan for 2022. Now, this project is just a panning project, part roulette project. No kind of rhyme or reason, I just kind of am doing this. Very similar to some of my other projects. So I have 4 or 5 products that are like my panning portion, so like a lip balm, a lip gloss, etc. And then I'm doing like a monthly roulette, and I'm partially picking and I'm partially random rouletting them. So how this video goes, I'll go through the panning part, then I will go through my July lip picks, and then we'll go through the new August lip picks. First up is my lip balm, and I am using the Nivea Hydro Care lip balm, and it's done! Yay! It is all done. That is it, twisted all the way up. I even sort of dug into it ever so slightly. I could dig into it maybe a little bit more, but it is officially done. Super happy to have finished a lip balm in this project. I will be rolling in a new lip balm to replace this, but I'll talk about that at the end. So last month this was 10.24 grams. It's now 9.83 grams, so that's a difference of 0.14 grams. This has been in since the start of this project, and in total I used 3.17 grams. Next in the panning portion is my lip mask, and I am using this Bite Agave lip mask. I feel like I've used this a little bit more this past month because I finished up the Nivea lip balm, so I felt like I needed something kind of like clear lip balm, and all the other stuff in this project has color to it, at least from the panning part. So I have been using this guy, I feel like a little bit more this past month. Again, I feel like this is one of those products like in a tube that's kind of hard to tell how much longer this will last. I mean, this could last to the end of the year. I have no idea. I don't think, well, yeah, I don't know. It could. If it does, it does. I don't love this product. I actually don't mind it as, it's funny because I actually prefer to use this, I've realized, like more just during the day than as an overnight lip mask. I feel like it just doesn't last as an overnight lip mask, but like in the morning when I'm getting ready, like putting makeup on and stuff, this was kind of a nice thing to throw on, or like midday when I didn't really have anything on my lips, like maybe after lunch or something. It was really nice to kind of throw this on. So I might end up kind of starting to go through this. Wow, sometimes words order don't make sense in my brain, or I think my brain and my mouth are not moving at the same rate. Anyway, I might start going through this a little bit faster if I kind of start using it a little bit more during the day. I'm not sure if I will or not. I just have been recently. I'm not sure if I will keep that up or not. So last month this was 10.48 grams. It's now 9.71 grams, so that's a difference of 0.77 grams. The lipstick I'm working on is this Bite Beauty lipstick in Honeycomb. It's just a mini. This guy got like zero love this past month. It's a matte nude, not really a color and finish that I want to use for like a hot July. I just didn't use this. I used other products, and this one was just the one thing that did not get used. I did use it like maybe once or twice. I know I did use it, but like barely, and there is actually no weight change in this. It was 7.86 grams last month. It's still 7.86 grams, so no change in the weight on this guy. Next up is the lip oil that I'm working on, and it's this guy from Merit. It is the Merit Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in Au Natural. And again, I use this, I don't think I use this as much as I did previous months. I've said this a million times. I've been trying to focus on the lip product in my pan of Green Gables, which I keep saying all that, and y'all are going to be disappointed because the progress is probably not that much. It's a hard product to use, I'm just saying. I mean, I think there will be a difference from last month, but like, spoiler alert, it's not going to be finished by the next update, which is in like a week. Anyway, so this guy I kind of didn't really use a whole lot because I was using other things. Last month this was 28.26 grams. It's now 28.1 grams. So that's a difference of 0.16 grams. And the lip gloss that I have been working on is this Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Snow Pink. And I did use this. Again, maybe not as much as previous months. It looks pretty close, but I can tell it's just ever so slightly less than some of the previous months, and I just know personally that I didn't quite use this as much as I did previous months. So, I mean, at least there's still some progress on it, like there's some visual progress on it. I didn't like not use it at all, so we're still working through it. It would be nice to, I would be really happy to finish this up early and be able to bring in a third lip gloss for this project. I'd like to start on a third lip gloss, knowing that whatever third lip gloss I pick, I won't finish, but it kind of gives me a head start for next year. Because yeah, I would like to be able to finish this and start working on a new one. So this was 28.36 grams. It's now 28.11 grams. That's a difference of 0.25 grams. I just find it really funny. These two are so close in their weights, like how they're progressing. It's very interesting. And because I finished that Nivea Hydrocare lip balm, I am going to put in another lip balm, but I'm putting in one that is a tinted lip balm, which I kind of have reservations because, like I said, I like having a clear lip balm. But the reason why I'm putting this guy in, this is the Dior Lip Glow in the 001 shade. I think this is somewhat of a like pH shade. This is why I'm putting it in. It is almost done. We have such a little amount left, so I would like to finish this up. And I think, again, if I focus on this, I don't know if I'll finish this by the next update, but definitely by the one after that. The reason why I kind of go through this is sort of my purse lipstick. I throw this in my purse, and I generally use this first thing in the morning. I talked about, like, back when I was working in the office, this would be the lip product I would put on while I was walking to work, because I always found, like, this is maybe TMI, but I have chronic runny nose, thanks family genes. So like if it's a hair cold outside, my nose runs super easily. And so by the time I walk to work, I have to blow my nose. And I feel like when I blow my nose, the Kleenex, it's hard to like avoid messing up whatever's on your lips. So I would just wait till I got to the office to put whatever lip product on that I was going to wear for that day. So this is what I would wear on the way to work because I felt like I needed a lip balm. I needed something. And I just like that this had a little bit of a tint, and it does feel very nourishing. So recently I've been throwing this in my purse, and this is generally what I put on when I take Harley out in the morning. Again, sometimes I just feel like I need a little bit of something when I go outside, and this is what I've been putting on. I really enjoy this product. I will repurchase this. I was swatching these in store, and the other one that I would like to get is Rosewood, which I thought before that I wanted, and now that I've swatched it, I definitely do want that shade. But it's interesting because it definitely has a different finish. The ones that are colored seem to all have a different finish than this one. This one definitely feels more like a balm. Those ones are definitely a bit more shiny and like lip glossy, lip balmy. Like I felt like they were a little bit different anyway in finish. I want both, and that's like $80. I think these run like $40, $45 or something. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but anyway, that's for future Anne to worry about. So I am going to roll this guy in. So we're going to do family photo now. I don't know how I'm going to do family photo with adding in the Dior Lip Glow, but I haven't done the photos yet. So you'll see however I figure it out, just because it doesn't stand on its own. It's got like a round base. But yeah, so I'll obviously have the photo from July to August, and then the replacement with the Nivea. So there'll be 3 family photos in a row because the family is changing. Family's changing up. The lip balm categories had a glow up. So that is the panning portion of this project. Now let's talk about the July picks, so the stuff that I've been using in the month of July. I feel like there was a handful of products that I stuck to, and then the rest I didn't really use. So this was definitely a month of 2 or 3 products I definitely used, and then the rest were like, maybe once. So starting off with lip glosses. So the first one is the Becca Endless Summer Glow Gloss in Beach Bum. So this is what this guy looks like. I haven't seen these recently, but I did pick this up in Winners, and they did have like I have 2 shades of this in Winners. That's where I got this, but I got this a while ago. I mean, I got this in 2019. This was one that I did use a little bit. It was 32.2 grams. It's now 32.18 grams. So that's a difference of 0.02 grams. The other lip gloss that I was using was this one, which is the Sephora Glossy Gloss in Cocktail on the Beach. And this is one that I definitely used a lot more. This sort of satisfied that like wanting sort of a red lip oil, lip gloss kind of thing that seems to be trendy right now. And I love this formula. Somebody else was talking about this, that like they had one, I think it was in grenadine, or maybe that wasn't the shade. And like it took forever to go through, and I'm like, yeah, these are gonna take forever to pan. I mean, you get your money's worth for sure with this. But they're huge. I don't even know what it says. I think it says 15 mil, which is not that much, but I feel like it's really thick, so you don't really reapply this very often. I don't know. Anyway, this is one that I used a fair amount. Last month it was 17.27 grams. It is 17.17 grams. That's a difference of 0.1 grams. The tinted lip product that I've been using this past month is the Tower 28 Juice Bomb in Mix. This came in a kit. I don't think you can actually get this shade. Maybe you can. I haven't actually looked. But this came in a kit. And again, another product that I used a few times. I had this in my purse a few times. It is a bit of a melty product. I've noticed like the top, like it was pointier. It's kind of like squished down. It definitely kind of melted a little bit. So this was 15.54 grams. It's now 15.42 grams. That's a difference of 0.12 grams. Most products from here on out, except for pencil products, have zero weight change. So just putting that out there. Some of them I've barely used. The first lipstick I want to talk about is this one. This is the Sephora Lip Stories in Cancer. I love the little like design on this. I think it's super cute. I kind of forgot about this one. I think I wore it once. I just forgot about it. I'll be honest. It's such a pretty color. It's, again, kind of a bright fuchsia. I'm really into the sort of the pinks and the brighter pinks right now. I feel like they're suiting me and suiting my personality right now. But yeah, I just kind of forgot about this guy. So this guy had no weight change whatsoever. The other lipstick that I had in this project was the Measurable Difference Unveil Sheer Moisture Lipstick. So yeah, somebody else was pointing out that the bottom, it does come off. And there's product in the bottom of this. I don't know how I did it. Okay, I'm not going to try and do it, but this does come off, and there is like product down there. It's weird. But anyway, this is a nice lipstick. It has a nice finish. It is a little bright. I definitely like to tone it down with like a lip liner that's a bit more muted to bring it down. But it is a nice lipstick, a nice color. It's not something I would have bought myself. I don't think I would ever buy this color myself, but it's kind of nice to have, and like I said, it's a nice enough formula to keep. The other lip product that I had in this was this Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in Kiss. I did not use this on my cheeks. I just used this as like a lip pencil. This one did have a weight change, mostly because I had to sharpen it. And yeah, this is a fine product. It's nice. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I used to feel like the pink was maybe a little too pale, but it's actually not. Once I put it on, I feel like it does sort of settle down, and it is a really nice color. But yeah, it's just a fine product. It's okay. I don't love it. This one was 9.71 grams. It's now 9.58 grams. So that's a difference of 0.13 grams. I could see myself trying to pan this maybe. I feel like this is a panable type product. This lipstick I wore a few times, so I'm actually surprised there is no weight change because I did wear it a number of times. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. It was in a previous project pan. This is the Rimmel lipstick and the Lasting Finish lipstick in Paradise. And yeah, I just really like this shade. I like this finish. I like the formula. One of my favorite lipsticks. I would repurchase this if and when I do finish this. I feel like the shade is pretty unique. It's a cool toned mauvey brown kind of thing. It's got a bit of a metallic-y kind of finish to it. I don't know. I just really enjoy it. I had two liquid lipsticks in the project this past month. The first one was this one, the Maybelline Superstay Ink in Seductress. I wore this a couple of times. Again, I've talked about this. I do really like this formula as a liquid lipstick. I'm not a big liquid lipstick fan, but when I do wear a liquid lipstick, I do generally gravitate towards these, and I have 3 of them so far. I have been tempted to buy more. I've been looking at them in the store. They've been on sale recently, and there's some new shades or just shades that I haven't seen in person before, and I was like, oh, maybe, but not right now. The other liquid lipstick, this was one that I didn't wear. I think I wore once, and that was it. This is from ColourPop, and it is in the shade Wolfie. If you didn't know, Wolfie was the name of my cat before I had Harley. Yeah, I just forgot about this guy. Just didn't happen. Oh, I missed a lipstick I forgot to talk about. This guy, this is the Color Workshop lipstick in just pink. I wore it a couple times. That was it. I just wasn't into it. It was fine. It was just, there's a lot going on this past month and I just forgot about this guy. Like I said, I wore it maybe a couple times and then that was it. I wasn't really focusing on the stuff in this project this past month. Also, I did get a lip gloss, the L'Oreal lip gloss balm thing in Feathery Fleur, I think is the shade name, and the Lady Bold lipstick in I can't remember the name of what I got. But anyway, I'm kind of sad. Not sad, I guess it's good for other people, but the Lady Bold lipsticks have been coming up at like TJ Maxx and stuff in the two shades that I'm Thriving, that's the shade. I'm Thriving is the shade I bought and people are finding that one. And the other shade that I actually really want was Comeback Queen and people are finding that one too. So if I come across Comeback Queen, I'll probably buy it. I do really like the formula. I like the way it feels. It is a bit of a light shade, but yeah, I'm loving the lip balm and the lip gloss and the lipsticks. I've been wearing those, so they've kind of taken precedence or taken the attention away from this project in particular. And then I have two lip liners that I was working on, and again, these have a weight change because I was sharpening them. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. This one's a little deeper than I expect it to be sometimes. I kind of realize now that's a little bit deeper. I've got to remember that, which is not a bad thing. It's just something that I kind of forget about, and then I think it's going to be a little more nude, and it just pulls a little deeper on me than I expect it to. So this one was 5.22 grams. It's now 5.12 grams. That's a difference of 0.1 grams. And this guy, again, I only used this I think once, maybe once. This is the NYX Slide-On Lip Liner in Rosy Sunset. It was 5.03, it's now 5.01. So that's a difference of 0.02. So those were the two lip liners that I was using in July. Okay, and I've scooched over because I'm gonna go through the August picks, and I'll put pictures up here of the August picks. So like I said, I do this half I pick things, half I roulette things. There's a couple things to mention near the end, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. So first up, we're going to talk about the lip glosses. So the first lip gloss is the one I picked, and I picked this guy. It's not really a lip gloss. This is the Vice, Urban Decay Vice, what do they call it? Special Effects in, what's the actual name? Fever. Fever is the name. This came in like an Ipsy or a Top Box or a Sephora kit. A lip kit, I'm pretty sure. It came in a Sephora lip kit because I would never purchase this on my own. I need to play with this. I need to make a decision if I'm going to keep it or not. Feels kind of funny on its own. It looks kind of funny on its own. It does sort of dry down. I may switch this over to an eye product. I know that's maybe like, some people are like, ew, lips and eyes, and you can have bacteria, but I feel like if it's just my face, it's fine. And like, if I'm careful, it's fine. But if I switch it over to an eye product, I'll just keep it as an eye product. Because yeah, I think it like sort of dries down a little bit and it feels a little gritty on the lips. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. The pink base doesn't really show up. Like the pink base sort of shears out and then the glitter effect is sort of like a purpley blue. It's interesting, but just, it's not really something I really use a whole lot. And then the Roulette picked a lip gloss. So the Roulette picked the Viseart lip gloss in Fleur. It's funny because I didn't realize this was actually part of the same kit as that Paris Edit palette that I bought, or like the same collection, I guess. And I didn't realize that until after I bought the eyeshadow palette. Well, actually, I was searching for the eyeshadow palette in reviews and stuff to see what people were saying before I bought it. And then people that I got in PR got, like, there was two, I think, lip glosses. There was this one and another one. It's funny because this one does look dark, and it does look dark in the swatch, but I feel like on my lips, it doesn't look as dark. I feel like it looks quite natural. I really like the shade of this. And maybe it was more, to me, it's more of a fall color. It's maybe not exactly the best time of year to get this. But I'm excited to play with this because I haven't used it a whole lot. It's pretty new to me. I think I got this year in my lucky bag. There's no sticker on it. Sometimes the stickers, like I've tried to put stickers on everything, but sometimes the stickers on the lip gloss fall off and they don't stick very well. Stickers with the date of when I get stuff. So lip tint. So I talked about this in my last video. I basically have mapped out lip tints for the rest of the year. And the lip tint that I picked for August is this Misha They call it the Wish Stone. That was the line. And this one is in the shade, it's the Wish Stone Tint Velvet in CR01. Now, when you open this, it looks ridiculously scary. Like, I don't know if you can see how bright that like wand looks, but it definitely doesn't like come across like that. Like, it's not that bright on my face. And I've kind of realized that this really is a true sort of blurring lip tint. It's not a stain whatsoever. I was kind of hoping this would be a bit more of a stain, like the Korean brands and stuff where they have like the lip tint, but it's a tint that stains. This one doesn't seem to stain at all. It doesn't matter how long I put it on. It's just more of like that velvety blurring kind of lip tint. I'm not sure I love this color, but I'm warming up to it. I'm definitely feeling a bit different about this than when I first got it. I kind of really regretted it when I first bought it, but I'm definitely warming up to it now. I've actually pulled this out previous months. I pulled this out in like June and July, I think, or maybe it was May and June. I know I've used this already a couple times. Like, I just went ahead and pulled it out, even though it wasn't in any project, because I wanted to use it. I wanted to play with it. And yeah, like, it's nice. You sort of, I put it on, but then I have to use my finger to sort of like blend it in, because if you don't, it can be a bit splotchy. And now onto the lippy product category. So the first lipstick that I picked was this Givenchy lipstick in Rose Dressing. This was a 100-point perk. I've kept it around because it's Givenchy and I don't have anything else in Givenchy. It's kind of bright. Well, it looks kind of bright in the tube, but I feel like on my face, it's not quite as bright, and I feel like I'm gonna play with this. So it's what I'm wearing on my lips today, and I'm wearing it with one of my lip liners that I picked. I kind of want to play with this with some other lip liners as well, because I think with maybe deeper lip liners, this will be more wearable. I would like to maybe try and pan this potentially. It could be a good blush color as well. But yeah, I've kept it around and I haven't really worn it, and I would like to wear it a bit more. I would like to focus on it. Like I said, maybe pan it. Or put it in a project to use a little bit more. I've always felt like it was brighter than what it actually is. Or at least maybe I'm like warming up to brighter lip colors. Maybe my mindset. I think I've said this before, I do think it's the hair. I think having brighter hair makes it easier to wear brighter makeup, because I feel like my hair is already bright, so the makeup sort of lifts it to the same level. Whereas before, it was like everything about me was just sort of boring brown, and it's like then the makeup was so colorful. I don't know. That's just my theory anyway. I don't know if it's true. The next lipstick that I picked is this Essence lipstick. This is the matte formula, and this is in the shade, I think it's called Wow Effect. It says the name on the side. I've discovered this. At least I think it does. Yes, 03 Wow Effect. So this one's kind of a muted mauve-y color. It's a little bit like Touch of Spice, but not quite. It's not as deep as Touch of Spice, but similar vein as Touch of Spice. I wasn't so sure about picking this right now because I feel like this is more of a fall color, but based on the colors that I have left, the products that I have left, I felt like this was an okay time to use this. And again, I picked a lip liner to go with it as well. And then the third lippy that I picked was this guy. This is the Revlon, I don't know what they call this, like HD something or other, Ultra HD Gel. This is in the shade HD Sand. I bought this specifically because of Emily Noel. I feel like the shade is a little light on me, which is why I don't really wear it that often, but I love the formula. I love the format. I love applying this. I love the way it feels. I just feel like the shade is a little light. So if I wear it with a deeper lip liner, it should work just fine. And then the first lip product that the Roulette picked was this guy, which actually kind of works out well. This is a Revlon Color Riche Lip Shine, I think is what they called these. I don't know if they still exist anymore. This is in the shade Polished Tango. I bought this in like the sale rack. It was like $3. It's really bright, like really bright. I don't love this on me at all, but I will use it. It's something that I can finish. There's a lot of product on this one, you can see. Like, I've had this for a while and it's real bright, and not in a bright that I like. Like, I know I just talked about bright lips. I feel like this turns like Barbie pink on me. It turns into a weird shade of pink, and it's always kind of mushy. Ugh. Yeah, it's just a little bit more Barbie pink than I had wanted it to be. I was hoping it would have been a bit more similar to like the Dior Lip Glow kind of pink. And then the next lipstick that the Roulette picked is so not for summertime, but it's this guy. It's the Revlon. This is, I think, the Lasting Finish formula as well, and this is in the shade Temptation. It is a beautiful red. I love this red. It's a bit deeper, a bit warmer. It's got a bit of a metallic sheen in there that's very subtle, but I think it just makes the finish look beautiful. And yeah, not for summertime at all, in my opinion, but it's what the Roulette picked. So, and to be honest, I have a lot of reds left, so I need to just kind of start using some of them because I can't save them all for December, because then it'll just be like red December, which I did last year actually. I did go through all my red lipsticks last December just to like declutter some of them. But yeah, I love this color. I love the formula. I love the way this feels. I actually really like this formula. I should look at more colors in this formula, specifically the Lasting Finish formula from Rimmel. But anyway, there's that guy. And then for liquid lipsticks, previous months I was picking one and rouletting one. I didn't do my math. I think, well, I shouldn't say I didn't do my math well. I think it's because I decluttered some Smashbox liquid lipsticks that my number count is a little off. I only have 4 products left that I haven't used. So I'm just picking one right now. And the 3 left, 2 are red and 1 is like a deeper mauve. So I might pull back a different lip liner or liquid lipstick for September and leave those 3 for like October, November, December. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So the one I did pick for this month is the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Androgyny. I got this in a kit. It was a kit of 5. It was like a anniversary publish, a remake of his initial liquid lipstick launch. I got it in a lucky bag. I wouldn't have picked Jeffree Star out on my own. And I'm kind of like, on this formula. I had higher expectations. I thought this would be a liquid lipstick that would really stay. It doesn't. It's not as long wearing as like the Maybelline ones. Maybe a little bit less drying in that aspect, but I feel like it moves around a little bit more, which I don't like. I do like this color out of all of them. I feel like there's this one, and then there's like another one that's a bit pinker. I think those are the 2 favorite ones. Well, and then the other colors are kind of weird. There's like a white, a green, and then the deep red. So one of the reds is what I have left to use, which I'll probably keep that one for December. And then I pick both of my lip liners. Again, didn't do my math right, and seems like I only have like 3 or 4 lip liners left. I think 3 lip liners left that I haven't used besides these 2 that I picked. So I'm just gonna pull in some other lip liners to use in the future months, because I think I still want to keep 2 lip liners in this project. So the first one that I picked is this one. This is the Steve Laurant. So this was one of those like no name brands from Ipsy, part of the Troublesome Blend thing. This one was similar to the Dirty Little Secret, where the pencil part smelled weird. It smelled like burnt wood. It still kind of smells that way, but it's definitely dissipated since I've had this pencil. I've had it for quite some time. This is the pencil that's too big. I actually put my lip liners in a new container because the container I had them in, this one didn't fit, which annoyed me. This is a very dry formula. I picked this one because it's like a mauve color, so I feel like it would go well with the Androgyny, the Fleur lip liner, or sorry, lip gloss. A couple other things I think this could go with. Oh, the Essence lipstick, this could go well with too, I think. So I feel like it'll match up with a couple of the other products that I pulled. And then I just pulled this guy because I haven't really used this one in a while. I need to actually sharpen it. This is I think it's called the Little One, or just Little One. I picked it up because it's called Little One, and I'm little, so that's why I picked it. And it's just a very nude. I didn't realize how I have a bit of a tan. Well, my face tan is the Isle of Paradise drops. I'll put a little too much on. It's looking okay today, but yesterday I was like, oompa loompa. I was like, okay, like 1 to 2 drops, not like a 2, 3, 4 kind of. I think I did like a 3 drop situation, and that's clearly too much for my face. It was a little oompa loopy. I think too because it's like a different color of tan. It's like an orangier tan, and like I've talked about this. I'm more, when I tan, it's a bit more on the red side. So it just, yeah, it looked I feel like it's looking a little better today, but yesterday was a bit rough. Anyway, with this lip liner, I feel like it's interesting that it looks extra pale. I don't remember it looking quite this pale, but I guess with just a little bit of a tan, it's enough of a difference to sort of bring this close in tone with my actual skin tone right now. So yeah, but I like these. I like the product. Like, I like the actual core of the ColourPop lip liners. I just don't like the packaging. I feel like the lids fall off. I haven't had this one long enough yet to know, but the other ones I've had, the core has sort of fallen out. I just feel like the packaging is cheap. I mean, I guess you get what you pay for, but I do like the actual lip liner itself. So again, I think that'll go with like the HD thing, again with both the lip glosses. I just feel like this will be, you know, an easy one to just throw on, and then even with the stuff in my project pan, this one will work well with as well. So that is it. So that wraps up my 7th update for my lip project pan for 2022. I'm really enjoying this project. I really love this project. Even though there's a lot going on and I feel slightly overwhelmed, at the same time, I get excited to play with all these things at the same time. So like, yeah, lip products are definitely my jam, and all the different finishes and the different colors, and I'm loving like just even mixing and matching stuff lately. Just throwing stuff on and seeing what happens. But yeah, I hope you like this video. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.